So I see that people are commenting about Adesuwa Etomi's video so natural, and I wanted to share about five things that I think we should consider regarding regarding life, taking and drawing lessons from this video. So many people have shared that the video is great and wonderful and nice, and some other many people as well have also shared a lot of interesting comments belittling the video and just saying things like, why don't you stick to your acting and so on and so forth. Like a lot of interesting comments. I didn't even know about it until I was watching a review video. I can't remember the exact one now or the YouTuber's name, but shout out to her for doing that review video. Just while I was watching that I thought it was important for me to share this, because I like to draw live lessons from things that happen in our everyday culture and life. And yeah, the five patterns I think Nigerians should watch and learn from. Number one, your comment about a person doesn't necessarily improve or diminish their works or life, unless, of course, they make you an important factor in their life. It is one thing to want to give corrections and really want to see a person improve. It's another thing to just be hateful, like, this is the day that I'm going to hate on this person. The way you convey your message shows either you are trying to correct or you're trying to be helpful. Say for instance, somebody does makes this earring, a person makes this earring, for instance, and you want the person to do better. There's a way you're going to talk. They're not going to say, what's this? What's this? People are doing gold, you are doing Ankara earring. No, that's you don't have anything edifying to share. You are only there to hate. What you can do that will make a person listen to you is to say, oh, okay, this is a nice attempt at the Ankara earrings, but I do think that next time you can put glitters around it to make it better or whatever. So many times Nigerians share comments, or some Nigerians share comments from the place of hate rather from the place of improvement. Well, just like I've said, or except the person in question makes your comments a matrix for success in their life. If you are not sharing on how a person improves and the person doesn't make your comment a matrix for success in their life, then you've just actually wasted your time. So watch out. If you genuinely are passionate about music and you want better music and you want to pass across a message, there's a how to for passing across these messages. Number two, people evolve and bring out other flows to them. Get ready for it. All these comments about let her be in acting. Let her, are you the God who created her? Are you the God who created her? Why? How do you know that acting is all that there is to her? This is maybe people just sit down and just feel like, because the person is popular or the person is a celebrity, just feel like, let's just talk about this person. No, as our God now, you are the one that knows when she should do music and when she should not do music. It's just amazing. And at the time of recording this, I haven't actually met Adesuwa, so I don't know her. It's nothing, it's a pattern I'm seeing in Nigeria, and especially when it comes to people that are in the limelight, and how people just feel like they own them and they should just be putting out in it. And no, you need to find more meaning and purpose out of life, rather than thinking, just saying ABC about a person is going to revolutionize. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's going to just change the way a person's life is. And by the way, before I go on to my other point as quickly as possible, I'm not by any way saying if a person does something wrong, you should keep quiet and not say anything. We have the responsibility as citizens, and we have the responsibility as people. We have the responsibility as people who want the best for our country, specifically, to be able to say, hey, this is wrong. Let us make sure that we call it out, so that, with the reason why we even call out wrong a lot of times, so that other people in society do not think that it's something to emulate. That's a different conversation entirely. Those who rape people, those who abuse people, no. By all means, people should be accountable. But if it's a situation of a person bringing out a work, that's a different person, not commit a crime. That's a different ballgame entirely from a celebrity committed a crime. Number three is criticism is good. It's however really authentic when you are producing something in your life as well. I will say that a lot of it's amazing. Just make sure that if you want to criticize, if you want to give correction, you are also at that place where you can give it. It doesn't mean that you must be doing music, but you must be at the place as well where you are an expert in the field, or you are a person who is also producing something in their lives as well and contributing to the nation. You cannot just be jobless or just not be doing anything to contribute to the nation's growth. And then a person who is trying to do it within their capacity, you think that they are doing nonsense. Like I said, you need to also show us your work. How are you doing better? Okay? How are you the expert in the field and all that? The fourth one is the song may not be perfect, but the intention to put out good music is, and you must remember that and keep that in mind. Many people who criticize this, and I'm not saying, look, the criticism and the praise is something that will always come in life. So I'm sure that Adesuwa, she's really up for it, and everybody in the spotlight should be up for it as well. This is life. It's not even just Nigeria. This is life. However, the song may not be perfect, but the intention to is a perfect one. The intention to put out good music. So by all means, you must always remember the intention while giving why choosing to put corrections to works of people. We can always tell people to do better. We can always let people know. In fact, we should always let people know when we do not enjoy something versus where we enjoy it. But let it not be from a place of spite and hate, which is what sometimes a lot of the average Nigerians do. And then finally, we all need corrections. However, specifics and the way forward should always be added rather than saying, what's this? Exactly. A lot of times when people give corrections to things, it doesn't say like, what's this? Hey, now wow, this one too is not singing. Or it could be something, this one too is not playing football. Is that the point, or are you trying to give correction? We should hold each other accountable. But if we're going to hold each other accountable, we should make sure that we ourselves were also accountable. We must be becoming the change we want to see. It's not by sitting down behind the screen and be pressing and be analyzing and be correcting. No, we must all also be becoming. However, it is in the becoming the change that we want to see that we actually now have, I would say, the permission, the right, and even the authenticity to be able to go out to say, hey, this is what it should be and this is not what should be. Case in point now, we've heard a lot of celebrities doing a lot of wrong things. The reason why a lot of people have the right to actually go out to say stop doing this is because, well, let's hope that those people are not also doing it in their houses. So you can't be going out or be shouting on Instagram that a celebrity should stop abusing a child or whatever the case may be, and you in your own house you are abusing the child. Like, such hypocrisy. Okay, so as much as possible, this video is just to enlighten us on how we should progress better this year and even in the coming years to come as well. Let's also become people who allow people to live in their authenticity. And I will end with this. A lot of times, one of the reasons why people have so much time to get into people and flood them, and there's a lot of what say call them, drag them, wash them, whatever it is that it is called right now, or it will be called in the future, is because they themselves have a hole in their hearts. They have this space that is not receiving fulfillment. And if that is you, you are the parts in your life where it looks like you're not receiving fulfillment, you're not fulfilled with your job, you're not fulfilled with your marriage, you're not fulfilled with your relationship, work on it. I am a counselor. Come to me for therapy. I would help you. Work on it rather than sitting down and abusing people, rather than venting and projecting your own happiness on other people. That is not going to do anything. Back to number one, if the person doesn't see your comment, you are wasting your time and you're only going to become more miserable. And so a lot of times that happens where a lot of people are in an unsatisfied place in their life and they want to put out and they want to vent this on other people, celebrities for instance. You have to make sure that you work within and you do the